So you squash the metabolism. So it's not that slow metabolism causes you to gain body fat and gain weight. It's that extra body fat and weight squashes your metabolism. It's completely the other way around. You can eat to beat your fat. I'll give you a couple of examples. So first of all, in my book, I read about 150 foods. I think this is the first book that ever did is 150 foods that have been shown by human clinical research that they can actually improve your metabolism, decrease the amount of body fat, reduce your waistline, and improve things like your blood sugars and your insulin sensitivity and the healthy hormones that relate to your metabolism, okay? And so I think this is the first book ever to put together this compendium of all these foods. So let's pick a few out. Turns out tomatoes have a lot of good things about them. They're a great source of vitamin C. They do have some dietary fiber, but they also have these bioactives, natural chemicals called carotenoids. One of them called lycopene. Lycopene, many people might have heard about, but lycopene is a fat-fighting bioactive. Here's what it does. It actually takes our harmful fat and helps to burn it down by activating a special kind of fat we have in our body called brown fat. So good fat can burn down white fat, which is harmful fat, dangerous fat, and eating tomatoes will light that up. It kind of lights up the space heater and uses fuel so you can improve your metabolism, improves your metabolic profile overall, lowers bad cholesterol. This is all with tomato, and actually shrinks your waistline as well. One study that was done actually took normal, healthy young women who were not overweight or obese, okay, because a lot of research is done with people who are already overweight, but this is actually taking young, healthy female grad students who don't have extra weight. They're considered normal body size, whatever that means, okay? That can be debated, but the bottom line is that they had just one tomato to eat before lunch every day, and they were able to lose weight and improve their metabolism. Very achievable dosing. So tomato can actually do it. Here's another one. Strawberries have also been shown to actually improve your metabolism. And what's really interesting by eating strawberries is that although strawberries can be sweet, when they measured blood sugar, eating strawberries in a way to improve your metabolism not only decreased weight and waist size and lowered weight and decreased body fat, it also didn't raise blood sugar. So this whole idea, another kind of like common idea that's kind of like a paintbrush idea. Don't eat fruit. It's got too much sugar in it. It's got too much fructose. It might kind of sound like it makes sense on a casual level, but the science actually doesn't show that. And the reason is that the bioactives in the strawberry activate your body so it starts to burn down the bad fat. Now, okay, so you can actually metabolize even faster. This is, by the way, not about trying to become a supermodel. This is about optimizing your engine of your body. So another food that can actually have incredible benefits is actually tea. Just sipping green tea actually has been shown to decrease excess body fat as well. So remember I told you this experiment where, when you remove the effects of body fat, your real metabolism starts to shine. And when you add unhealthy foods and you add extra fat back, you'll start to suppress your metabolism. So this is really the concept. We have a hardwired program inside us that goes through 4 phases of metabolism. If you want to be all you can be, work on some of the body fat, work on the metabolism. You can eat foods like tomatoes and strawberries and green tea, and there's 150 other foods, including seafoods that I have in there, that can all work in harmony to help you get there. So here's what I think. I think we should all try to aim at getting back to our baseline metabolism so we can be who our body wants us to be from a metabolic perspective. And part of that is by fighting extra body fat. We can do this with exercise, and we need to stay active, but we can also do that by eating food. And so this is the kind of the irony of what I write about. You can eat to beat your fat. And there's even more surprises because you can actually harness and leverage good fat to burn down bad fat. And so there's all these really surprises that turn the equation around. Don't fear your food. Use your food. Don't fear your fat, because we need some fat to live. You need to tame your fat. And so on and so forth as it relates to weight loss.
I want to share with you 5 tips on how to optimize your metabolism. First, I want to give you the tips. Tip number 1. You can eat foods that contain bioactives. These are natural chemicals that boost your body's health defenses and fight harmful body fat as a way of increasing and elevating your metabolism. An example of one of these bioactives that improves your metabolism is quercetin, which is found in capers, which I love to eat, and red onions. In fact, I wrote about 150 different foods in my new book, Eat to Beat Your Diet, that can help elevate your metabolism. Tip number 2, you can starve body fat by shrinking its blood supply. Now, your fat is like an organ, and every organ needs a blood supply. So by controlling the amount of blood vessels feeding your fat, you can right-size your metabolism. Green tea is an example of a beverage that contains polyphenols that have been shown in the lab and in the clinic to control blood vessels, and these can also right-size your fat to improve your metabolism. Tip number 3, eat Mediterranean style. This means choosing ingredients when you're shopping and preparing dinner to make tasty foods found in the traditions of Mediterranean and Asian cuisines. Just a couple of examples of these foods: edamame, mushrooms, chili peppers, garlic, broccoli, bok choy, tomatoes, onions, pistachios. In fact, a whole slew of other items you can find in your local grocery store or a restaurant menu. Tip number 4, don't eat after bedtime. Your metabolism is hardwired to switch on to burn fat when you are not eating. So by not snacking after dinner, you're giving your body extra hours to burn away body fat, and this can help improve your metabolism.